Let's go for a walk, but first, let's go over our gear. Alrighty guys, not doing it today, but next time we go for a walk, we will be walking in this area of the woods. And the reason I got a big dog with me today is because I fucking can. Well, actually the reason I have this with me, and this is a 1896 model Carl Gustaf stand, made in Sweden, Swedish Mauser, 6.5 by 5.5. Thing is very old, runs flawlessly. A friend of mine told me that he saw a Bigfoot out here. That's why I got this instead of my Tommy gun. That's right. Now, he's a good friend of mine. I've known him for years. Never known him to bullshit me or lie to me or anything like that. Now, personally, I told him I just think he should maybe put the pipe down and think about what he saw, because he probably saw a fucking bear. That'd be my guess. But who knows? I mean, the Croatan forest is pretty big and pretty dense in places. It very easily could support a small family of big feets. So, in the event that my friend's not bullshitting me and he wasn't too fucking high and there really is a Bigfoot out here, this is the only thing I got that'll drop him. Besides a 12 gauge, and 12 gauge you got to be real close and personal. This here, much different story. Next time I go camping, I'm going to take this with me and I'll give you the full rundown on this as to what it is, how it shoots, how I got it, and why I like it so much. Let's go over my new camera bag. That's what this video is really all about, guys. But before we dig into the camera bag, let's get into a lunch bag here. This is a Czechoslovakian officer's map case. At least that's what it was sold to me as. I don't use it very often, but today I've got it with me. And it's got this really cool map pocket there. Got a place for a business card. Got some pen holders. It's got this little case right here, and in there I got a spork fork and a whistle. And in here, bandana, can of peaches, bottle of water, some crackers, and some kippers. No hot lunch today, guys. And I could put an awful lot more in here if I really wanted to, but I just don't care to. The more you put in there, the heavier it gets, right? And my original thoughts with this was I was going to use this to carry the laptop that I thought at the time I was starting this channel that I needed, and I found out real quick I do not need. So now I got this nice leather bag that I don't use very often. Alright, let's go to the camera bag, guys. This is my brand new to me Romanian shoulder bag. Sold under many different names. Got it from, of course, Sportsman's Guide. And I can assure you guys, if you're wanting to order this, you are not going to get one this cool. And you are not going to get the one in the picture. The one in the picture looks about like this, because I ordered the extra leather straps. What you're going to get when you order one, if you order one, is it's going to have canvas straps, and they're going to be probably ripped and fucked up. I seen the future because I took the time to read the reviews about this bag. But I like the looks of it, and so far I'm liking it. Only want to do one thing to change it. We'll get to that in a second. So I ordered these extra Romanian leather combat straps, or whatever the hell they call them. And They were in really good shape. All I had to do was put some neat's feet oil on them, softened them right back up. So I figure I can carry my tripod and a blanket or whatever it is I need that I can carry on the outside of this without too much trouble. This right here is a clip for my camera, for like putting on the visor of the truck, or putting it on your strap of your backpack or whatever. And this here bag is like 11 and a half, I think, or 12 by 10 by like 5 or 6. So it's about the size of an ass pack. It's got a strap right here so you can tighten it up. It's got a divider. Now the only thing I'm going to do with this is I'm going to put a couple grommets in here so I can pull this over. So when I put the lid back on here, these things won't be flapping around out in the breeze so water can pour in there and whatnot. So I'll have to modify it just a little bit. And there's plenty of room for everything and then some in here. I actually have thought about ordering 2 more and then cutting the shoulder strap and sewing it back together and turning them into a pair of saddlebags. All I'd have to do is cut the divider out and they'd be almost the same size as my current saddlebags on Kemosabe. And then I'd have these handy straps to tie stuff on top. So that's still down the road a possibility. So let's see, what do I have in here today? Juice box. Worthless fucking speakers, microphones. I'll be talking about these in the near future. My current opinion of my brand new wireless mics is they fucking suck. Chinese fucking shit. That's what I'm thinking of them right now. Rag, never have enough rags. Little bag with a J mount, a level, and the camera battery to my camera. A duster to blow dust off the lens. Bag of cleaning supplies. Bag of cords. Bag of SIM cards. Naked camera, no battery, no lens. And for those of you that need to know, it's a Rebel T5, and it is an old one, but it takes great pictures. And then on the bottom, piece of floor mat. Oh yeah. Lenses for the camera and the GoPro, and a screwdriver bit. And I can assure you right now, if you're looking at some microphones for your camera, don't piss around with wireless ones. I think they're a pain in the ass. Now maybe if you go up your game a little bit and buy some expensive ones, but these were like 30 bucks. I guess you get what you pay for when it comes to Chinese shit. Probably put together by fucking 12-year-olds. And if 12-year-olds didn't do it, I'll bet some of them Uyghur slaves, right? In case you didn't know about that, right? I don't understand why the world kisses their fucking little yellow asses. Anyways, the other half, batteries. Tulip for my lenses. Here is my standard lens, which is 18 by 55. This tulip goes on there like that. And it shields the sun and the extra rays and whatnot. You're supposed to get a better picture. Jury's still out on that for me. Telephoto lens. This one here is a 75 by 300 millimeter. It works. Could be better. And then got a piece of shop mat on the bottom, and these are some paddings from other camera cases. And my old camera bags. Probably what I'm going to do with them is I keep looking at them, knowing I can do something with them. And what I'm thinking of is might make for a good kitchen bag. I could put my stove and all kinds of good stuff in there, is what I'm thinking. So anyways, this is my bag. Like I said, it's got a strap here. So now if I put a grommet in here and here, and then I can pull it over tighter, I think that'll be the improvement that was needed when they developed this, but didn't. So, and I paid, oh, I don't know, I think it was like $22 for it. It's on sale at the moment. Is it worth it? I think it is. Now, like I said, if you're thinking you're going to get the cool looking one with the leather straps that's in the picture on their website, you thought wrong. Read the reviews. You'll be able to find the Romanian leather straps that go with it. Don't order it without the extra straps. These straps were like $7 and change. Well worth it. If I hadn't ordered the extra leather straps and I just would have got the cloth straps, I'd have been speaking to Sportsman's Guide about it. But I had the forethought to order the straps. Speaking of leather, I ordered, these are supposed to be, see if I can get them in view. It didn't really say what gun this went to. It just said that it was French Army surplus and that it was a leather sling. I bought two of them. I put one on my Tommy gun and one for this here. Had to modify it a little bit to get it to fit, but I thought for like $7, it was just under $8. It was like $7.95. I ordered two of them. And it's good quality leather. It's a shame it's not a different color, but for what I'm using it for, it's good enough for me. For $8, y'all that shoot, you know how much a rifle sling costs. You ain't buying one for fucking $8. So, thought I'd share that with you. And something else that I got from Sportsman's Guide, and I forgot to bring it out here, was some cargo nets. Been looking all over for those things. They just look like a net, and then they got hooks and they stretch. Greatest invention in the world for motorcycle camping. Got 3 of those. So, my new camera bag. I'll give the camera bag an 8 out of 10 because it's a clickbait picture. With the straps, I give it a 10. The overall quality of the bag is good. It's canvas. I have a feeling I'm going to be waterproofing this thing soon. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, you go back videos back to about April or so of last year, and I waterproofed some tents, and I also waterproofed my Italian rucksack, which is made out of basically the same material. Canvas type duck material. Real simple process. You take some mineral spirits and 100% silicone, mix it together until you get the right consistency, spread it all over the place and let it dry, and you got you a waterproof bag. That's right. So, that being said, my name's Pete. This is my channel, 1822 MC Adventures and More. See you out in the woods, guys. Oh, one more quick note here. My belt. Alright, so got a carabiner on here, acts as a belt loop too. Got a climbing beaner on there, couple screwdrivers, emergency whistle, couple hair ties. Fire starting kit, first aid kit. This right here is a ground cloth rolled up into a canteen pouch. Here is a canteen cup assembly, K-bar, and this here, now I've had these a long time, but I ain't had much use for them. I got these from Sportsman's Guide. They are knockoff compass pouches. They said they were made to military spec. They may have been, but they're a little bit smaller than an original, and I was pretty pissed about it until recently. I found out that they fit Swedish ammo just right. Now I did, full disclosure, I had to put a little piece of paper towel on the bottom of this pouch until I can find maybe a piece of leather or something, but This right here, guys, is 6.5 by 5.5. This will drop a fucking moose or a Bigfoot dead in his tracks. Swedish Mauser. It's a very good rabbit hole to go down. And this bullet right here is Federal Hydra Shocks. I believe it's a 140 grain soft pointed bullet. The original bullet for this gun was 158 grain soft nose, about like what this is right here. This here's some Russian ammo. It's I think it's Russian. It's PPU. Those of you that shoot all the time, you know the brand I'm talking about. Some kind of East Block shit, but fire's good. And this is 120 round nose, lead head, something like that, soft point, bow tail. I forget. I'd have to look on the box. But I bought these rounds because they're extremely fast and extremely hard hitting for their weight. I'm planning on using this to drop coyotes. I think this will be a little too much, but I have a feeling they'll do a fucking flip. I hit one in the head with this. Because as long as I'm rambling here, guys, my plan with this gun here, because it is so stinking accurate, I want to put a scope on it and go coyote hunting. That's right. Coyote hunting. You can hunt them 24 hours a day, 7 days a week in North Carolina, except on the game lands. Can't hunt at night on game lands, period, unless you want to commit a felony and probably go to fucking jail. Rightfully so, too. But my plan is, I have seen aftermarket scope mounts that you take it to a gun repair shop, and in my case that would be Stumpy's Custom Guns in Swansboro, North Carolina. They've done couple of jobs for me over the past couple of years. They do great work. They give a shit. Believe me, they do. But, so they can take this thing here off, and this thing, the sight goes up to like 1,600 freaking meters. Can you believe that? I think that's being kind of generous even for this ammunition. But they'll take this off, and then they mount in its place a little miniature bikini rail or whatever you call it, and then we'll put a scope on here, probably a red dot or something, and then that way I'll sight it in at probably 100, 150 yards, something like that, and I'll go coyote hunting, and I will put the red dot or the green dot, whatever I choose, on that motherfucker's head, and hopefully he'll do a flip when I pull the trigger and get down to business. I don't say a whole lot about it. I know I bitched about it last year. I had a coyote come in and kill all my ducks. I had a flock of ducks. They were just getting ready to start laying eggs. Come out one morning, fucking backyard looked like a crime scene. Blood and dead ducks and feathers every fucking where. And by the way they were chewed, I could tell it was a fox. Not going to go into the details, but those of you that have a backyard flock, you know what I'm talking about. There's nothing worse than when you wake up in the morning and you go to feed them and it's quiet. You don't really notice it, but you didn't hear the rooster. And then you go out there and it's like a fucking crime scene. Everybody's in shock that survived. And there's shit everywhere. And you got to clean it up. And it pisses you off. Because it's like, you get mad at the dogs. It's like, you motherfuckers, your ears are better than mine. Why didn't you hear it? I could have went out there and I could have eliminated the problem. Because I do have a varmint gun at my house. It's a 410, and I got a flashlight taped to it. And turn the flashlight on, and if you're a varmint in my backyard, the last fucking thing you're going to see is that flashlight. That shotgun. Since I moved to North Carolina in 1992, I lost count of the confirmed kills I've gotten with that. Anyways, don't mean to be blowing smoke up everybody's ass. Let's get on out of here. This is my channel. Thanks for watching. 1822 MC Adventures and More. Like, subscribe, and comment. Share with your friends. My name's Pete. See you out in the woods, guys. And yes, it's unloaded. You've heard me bitch about this shit before. You put one in the pipe and make sure that your fucking safety's on, right? And there's no ammo in here, so I'm going to dry fire it for all you fucking haters. Pow. All right. When you put it up like this, that's for unloading, and that's the actual safety. So, if I had one in the pipe, my advice would be put the safety on and keep your fucking booger hook off the trigger. That's gun etiquette 101. Keep a hot one in the pipe, keep the safety on. This is a military grade weapon, so it's not going to have the red dot like civilian guns do. If you got a civilian model gun, remember, if you see red, you could be dead. That's how you remember the safety scenario. And keep your damn booger hook off the fucking trigger until you're ready to drop something like a bad habit. That's your gun safety tip for the day. See you in the woods, guys.